Happy Winesday! So I'm back. I'm so excited. I haven't done a video in probably a year. And then of course the regular vlogs I haven't done since I was abroad. Wednesdays can be really tough, okay? You're in the middle of the week. You're almost there, but you still have 2 more days. It's a really long day. You come home. First of all, you have to sit through a bunch of traffic and work for 8 hours or more. And then you sit through traffic, and then you come home, and you're tired. You just want to sit down, have a nice glass of wine. So tonight, I'm going to pair a wine and a cheese. Now this is my go-to pairing. I took 2 wine classes at Virginia Tech, and I loved them. I really love learning about wine and like what it goes with, the whole winemaking process and everything. The go-to like pairing that I always think of, I don't really know why, is a Spanish Tempranillo and a Spanish cheese, which my favorite Spanish cheese is manchego, whatever you want to call it. So I like to pair them together because if a Spanish wine is made in Spain and a Spanish cheese is made in Spain, food from the same region typically tend to go together. So Spanish wine will go with the Spanish cheese and so forth. So tonight I'm going to be trying this Tempranillo, which I've already tried. So I will be trying the Spanish wine with the manchego cheese. So I have had a little bit of the wine, but I haven't tried it with the cheese yet. I love to pair manchego, or any type of cheese really, because I love cheese. Love to pair it with red wines. Okay, let's get to it. Too long of an intro. So I tried the wine. I love the cheese. I love manchego. You can eat it by itself. You don't have to spread it on crackers or anything. But it's not like obviously hard because that'd be gross. Oh, except like Parmesan. It's not as hard as Parmesan. So try that. Gonna give it a little swirl. Now, in my wine tasting class, I don't know why I just did that because I actually did take wine tasting classes. They say to like stick your nose all the way in there because you really get like all the aromas. The reason for swirling is, my professor said it best. Think of it like a bucket of paint, okay? If you open a bucket of paint and leave it in the center of the room, you're gonna smell the paint a little bit, but not a lot. But what happens when you paint the walls with that paint, you walk in to the room and you smell it. So it makes the smell a lot stronger, obviously, because you're spreading it on more surface area. So paint the glass, as Professor Boyer said. Shout out to you, Professor Boyer. Give it a good old... Pairs excellent with cheese. Not that you guys give a shit, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep talking about it. Maybe cherry. And a little smoky. The words I use obviously aren't very sommelier of me because I'm not a sommelier. But I love describing wine and hearing how other people would describe it because every nose is different, every palate is different. You might love one wine and someone else might hate it, obviously, because we all have different palates, so to each their own. I never told you what wine we're having. Oh my gosh. The wine that I chose, honestly, last Wednesday, I went to today's not Wednesday that I'm filming this. Last Wednesday, though, I went to Giant, and so I was like, okay, my go-to, Spanish wine, Spanish cheese, so I was like, okay, let me do a Tempranillo, which is the type of grape, by the way, very common in Spain. So I looked for Tempranillos, and then I obviously looked at the packaging, because I'm a marketing major, love marketing. So packaging does affect me a lot, because I appreciate the work that goes into it. This one's kind of cool, it's like a rubber band ball or something. But anyways, this was on the cheaper end, it was like $13 a bottle, which cheaper, it's more expensive for me, because usually I love when it's under $10. Which, another great one that I have, 19 Crimes, great wine, love it, like $8.99 on sale at Giant, Wegmans, wherever we went. So, this one is called Altos de Sueño, dreaming, sueño. You dream about wine all day on Winesdays, so I had to get this. It's 2013. 2013 is actually the year that the grapes were harvested, so plucked off of the vines. So yeah, it's actually really good. I was hoping if I spent more than $10, it would be really good, and it is. So that's what you get. Yep, this is the way to go. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys tonight. I really hope you enjoyed this wine pairing. Let me know if you try it out. Let me know if you try any wines with any cheese. My battery just died and it said battery exhausted, but it turned back on, so it might just die any second now. Okay, really, it's not lasting long, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next one. Obviously, I'm no sommelier. Don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Could you hold it like this? Yeah. Could you hold it like this? Yeah. Could you hold it like this? Very scary, very dodgy.